All right, we are live. Let's freaking go. Hey, hey, how you doing? Okay, so on today's live stream, what I want to do is something that I have been postponing. So again, I'm gonna use this live as a way to get some focus work done. Today, I want to focus on cold email outreach campaigns, and particularly what I've been avoiding doing is buying more domains, setting up more emails, so that I can send higher volume of cold email outreach. Why is now the best time to do it? Because if I buy them today, I can set up the warm up sequence for them for 2 weeks, and then when around first week of January, I can start sending emails. So because right now, anyways, people are not going to reply because it's the end of the year, everybody's in Christmas spirit. So it makes a lot of sense that to buy and set up right now. So I was just looking at my task and I was realizing, okay, I'm ignoring this. So let me use the live stream today to get this shit sorted. All right. So without any further ado, let's go into this. What are we talking about today? We are talking about live stream number 006, and it is the 24th of December 2025. We're gonna focus on cold email outreach. How does cold email outreach work? Okay, so let's take it step by step. All right, cold email outreach, which you need to do for cold email outreach. So why do we do this? Right? So question number one is what? To get more clients. That is the whole reason why we do anything really on this call. Right. So let me make this a little bit clearer. Why do we do this? Get more clients. This is why we do cold email outreach. Okay, then how do we do this? So let me show you how. I'll also explain to you the math and then what we are doing today, and I'll do it with you live. So don't worry about any of that. Just sit back, relax, and see that you are gonna get this shit sorted, my friend. Okay, cool. So why do we do this? To get more clients, and how do we do this? It's very simple, right? Step number one is okay. Step number one. Somebody's chatted. Why would somebody chat when I can see? Okay, cool. Then step number one is we find email IDs of prospects. Then step number two is we send emails to prospects. Step number three is they reply. If they are interested, if they're not interested, what's going on, or they don't reply. Step number four, we get on a call. And step number five is they pay and become uh, customers, right? So this is the sequence of things that need to happen. So there's a lot of things here that we would have to do in order to run a successful cold email campaign. First is we need to find email IDs of prospects. So I am not going to cover this. I am going to talk about something even more fundamental, which is the infrastructure. I called it the math, but let's call it the infra. So the infrastructure to send cold email campaigns. Because if you don't have this, even if you have a lot of email IDs, there's really no point. So I would maybe put that as step zero, email sending infra. Because you cannot send these emails from your actual main domain. If you were to do that and then a lot of people were to mark your email as spam, then your email would land in spam. Even for your actual customers, people who are actually paying, they would not get any information. So we do not do this on the main domain. So I will give you an example of what a main domain is and what is a cold email domain. Yeah. So this is my main domain. That is www.commonrule.com. Right. And My clients, whenever I send them an email, they get an email from this uh, domain. So then what do my uh, dummy emails like cold campaign, cold email domains look like? So they look like this: www.getcomment.com, www.ccomment.com, www.trycomment.com. You get the idea. I have some, I believe, some six domains. Now let's talk about the infrastructure to send. So why do you need an infra? You need an infra because if you send emails from your main domain, it will get marked as spam eventually, and then you will not have a way to contact your actual customers. You do not want to do this. Okay, so which is why we will get dummy emails, dummy domains from where I can maybe create an account like Rajan at trycomment.com and then send emails through this. So the worst case scenario, if this domain and this email starts landing in spam, I can just garbage it and then still have everything happen to, or still have all of my actual work emails on this main domain. Yeah, I think you should get the idea. So, what is the infrastructure needed? Right? Then your question would be, okay, great, Rajan. Why do you have six such domains? And why do I need so many email IDs or anything like that, right? So let me explain why do you need this. So first is why do you need the infra? You need the infra so that what? So you can send a lot of emails. Right? So why not just one email ID and I send 1,000 emails from him? Because then the email provider is going to be like, hey, this guy is spamming everybody. We are going to block him. So you get blocked very quickly and very easily, which is why there is a limit. There is a limit of about 30 to 50 emails per day. And as long as you stay under this limit or within this limit, the likelihood of your email getting marked as spam reduces. So we are going to do everything that we can in order to avoid landing in the spam box. Because if nobody sees your email, even if you're reaching out to the right people and they don't see it, there's really no point of doing anything. It's all money wasted. It's all like there's really no point. Okay, so now that we have this, so what is infra? So now that you understand that we can only send 30 to 50 emails per day, uh, if I send 30 emails per day, so let's maybe work out the math here. So 30 emails per day into 20 days, I can only send some 600 emails per month. Now, some of these emails will also have to be follow-up emails. These are not 600 people I can connect, right? So I can probably, let's say, split in half and half. So 300 new content and 300 follow-ups. Right? So what do you think if I send emails to 300 people and just do one follow-up, how many people will convert? How many calls will I get on? I would say none. But in my experience and from what I've learned from other people, I have come to an understanding of roughly about 2,000 to 2,500 emails sent gets to one call. So now, how many calls do I want to get on? I would ideally like to get on at least 10 to 15 calls in a month. 10 to 15 calls in a month through this channel. Right. And of the 10 to 15 calls that I get on, I probably close about two to three new clients in a month. Okay. So let's work with this. Right. So, okay, I'm gonna move all this out. So let's go backwards. Okay. So in order to get two to three new clients per month, what I need to do is I need to send about I need to get on 10 to 15 calls per month. And in order to get on 10 to 15 calls per month, if at 2000 I'm getting one, I need to send 20,000 new emails per month. So that's 20,000 contacts, 20,000 people that I have to reach out to get on 10 to 15 calls. Now, in order to send, let's say all we are focusing on right now is just one email that we are sending out, right? So, and if I can only send 30 emails or 50 emails per day, so 50 divided 20,000 divided by 50, I'd need 100 email IDs where I can send, or and I also have a limit of only 20 days, like only on weekdays. Weekdays. So let's say roughly that's 20 days in a month where I can send email. So that's about I need to send 1,000 emails per day. I can send about 50, so that's 20 email IDs. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Into 50 emails per day, right? 20 email IDs into 50, that's 1,000 emails. 1,000 into 20 days is 20,000. 20,000 would lead me to 10 to 15 calls. 10 to 15 calls should get me 2 to 3 clients. This is the idea. This is the math. This is the infrastructure I need, right? So what are we going to do today? We are going to build this infrastructure. I already have I have 8 email IDs. Okay. So what am I going to do now? I need to buy and set up 12 email IDs. So thus far, what I had done is maybe I had just one email per domain, right? So that's say I believe I have about 6 or 5. Let me check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 domains, and then I believe I have 9 email IDs. Let's also confirm. Actually, I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. So this is the email outreach tool I use, and we're going to come to this. So somebody has responded. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we're going to go to email senders. How many senders do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I know I have it because only one of them is um has two emails. So I've got 7 domains and 8 email IDs. I need to buy and set up 12 new emails. So I can either, so what I'll do very simply is add um, one email ID to 6 domains that I already have. Then, so that takes care of about 6 out of 12. And then for the other three, I will buy 3 new domains, and in each of those, I will create 2 new IDs. Right. So what we're going to focus on today is this. This is what we're going to do today. I am going to buy 3 new domains, and I'm going to add 2 new IDs to it, and I'll show you the complete process of what I am doing. So I hope this 10-15 minute rant about or this 10-15 minute explanation gives you an idea about what we are doing. So let's log the fuck in and let's get started. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is go to GoDaddy, and I'm gonna put a note up here of what I already have. I'm already logged in to my account. Let's see this thing. domains, because this will give us an idea of what not to repeat or what not to search, because I don't want to make that mistake again. Because I don't want to spend a lot of time. Okay, to pull up my list. What is this? Delete this shit. Delete this shit. Delete. Okay. Okay. Delete, please. There's like so many tips. Delete, please. Delete. Yes, thank you so much. Delete, please. Delete. Yes, thank you so much. Delete, please. Delete, please. Oh my god, why would this not delete, bro? What the fuck is your problem? Delete, please. It just seems like I cannot delete it. I'll never fucking know. Domain we have. Try, love, a join, hello, use. Okay, cool. So we're not gonna search for these, but these give you the idea that what's going on. How do I pin this shit, bro? I like so much. All right, let's fucking go. Okay, we're in the wrong place. All right. So what are we doing? We've got try, love, a, join. Okay. So like almost everything else that we do, we are gonna go to Mr. ChatGPT. Shut up, ChatGPT, and we like help me come up with domain name ideas. Like these for my old email captain. Excuse me. With meat from top team ask. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So now let's search with comment.com. Comment.com is available. Let's go. It's for 599 rupees. So now let's look at this map. My numbers math. How much money are we spending? So this is going to be this. So 500 per domain per year, right? At least for the first year. That's 600. And then roughly we'll look at about 170, or let's say 200 per email per month. So that's about 2400. Okay. Right. So that's 3000 per email. Each we're going to buy two emails. So that's two new IDs. So that's 2400, 4800. And for domain 4800 plus 600, that's going to be 5400. Right? So 5400 per year, and then multiply that by 3. So we are looking at about 15 and 12, so 16,200 rupees per year equals 6 email cross 3. Cool. So this is the price I will. Okay, let's go. I am gonna search with comment. Okay. Um, from comment. Okay. And we're gonna see. See. Cool. Make it yours. From comment. From comment. Make it yours. Uh, with comment. Use the code welcome IN. What's it say? Cool. These are the three new IDs. Okay, so now let's move you here, my friend. Let's move the cart and continue to cart. Oh, do not want domain protection. Thank you so much. These are dummy for me. I'm gonna just do them. Oh, what the hell happened here? If I was getting this is turned into 1,000 rupees, huh? Instead of 555. Okay. All right. Cool. No problem. Continue to cart. Welcome in. We have. Yeah, I guess the math changes. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to move this off screen for a little bit. I'm going to enter my credit card details so that. Says I have a limit of minus 1,000 on my credit card, which doesn't make any kind of sense. So let's see what the fuck is going on here. I'm gonna have to sort this shit out. Where? Okay, so very, very interesting. Cool. So what we're trying to do now is figure out what the fuck is going on with my credit card. Shit's fucked, fam. Shit's fucked. Okay. You're gonna have to give me a minute, okay? I'm just gonna be right back. All right, hopefully I've paid off a part of the bill. I should be able to make the payment. Continue purchase. All right, congratulations. You got three new domains. Let's fucking go. Yay. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Yes. None of this bullshit. Yeah. We're gonna go to GoDaddy. So now what do we have to do? So we have to do a few things. Yeah. So of those few things, one is set up SPF, DKIM, DMARC. Then, then I'm gonna show you how to buy Google Workspaces, after which we're gonna connect it to Outreach tool and start warm up. Okay, CONNECT, if I could spell it correctly. All right, awesome. This is what we're gonna do now that we've got the domains. Okay, cool. So where are we? We're just gonna move this off the screen so that I can see where the heck we are. My products and yeah, okay, cool. Good. You happy? You got the password, bro? You happy? All right. So the ones that we've just bought. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up domain name forwarding. Okay, 301 and forwarding permanent to commentmedia.com. This is our main domain. All right, so let me just add this to the. This is the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and redirect the main website. Then we're gonna buy the Google Workspaces. Then we're gonna set up the SPFM, SPFM DK. All right. So that's all sorted now. From to compmedia.com. KOMET HTTPS. Let's test this. Com comment.com. Because whenever we send emails and people see the domain in the email, they're gonna try to see what the website is. So we cannot have something like this happening over there. So what do? Is we try it again from com. It might take some time to propagate. We may have to come back to this a little bit later. All right, so I'm going to just do this for each of my domains that I've just bought, which is with comment, from comment, and team comment. Team comment, DNS, forwarding, and I forwarded https commentmedia.com. Save. Okay. And then we're gonna do with comment DNS forwarding and forwarding https comment save. Okay. So next thing is we're gonna go to Google Workspaces pricing page, pricing plans available. Okay. This is a new plan. I did not know this existed. 20 GB pool storage. I'd like to move everything over to base. Business name, format, media, just you. Region is. I'd like to put my region United States because that is where IP is registered. You cannot change. Once you sign up, you cannot change the country. Yeah, yeah, custom version, Sony version at commonmedia.com. Next. Start using, continue with this message, and what is your domain? Okay, sorry, we're going to start with comment.com. Next, because it's just the way I've written it out. Username. Uh, we're going to set up two usernames. Okay, let me show you what I mean. So I'll buy this. Okay, we're going to set up two emails, as I said. One Rajan at Professor, and second will be Olivia at Professor. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna enter our password. Can you see the password that I'm going to enter? So now what this is going to ask us to do is verify. Oh, this is why. Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so 7 US. Let's see, 7 USD to IN. That is significantly higher than 99 rupees. So, which is why we should do India here. Hey, India. Oh, Media. Next. Just you. Next. Because name. Raju. So Raju at powermedia.com. Next. Set up using existing domain. Continue with this message. With comment.com. Next. This is already in use if you own this domain. Please don't this. Okay, so because since we had already done this step, I'm going to come back to this later. I know how to fix it because I've fixed it in the past. So I'm just gonna start with another from comment.com. Next. Your domain. Next. Username is going to be Rajan. Password is going to be I am not going to tell you. Read. I'm gonna save it. Actually, I should have, but that's fine. Next. I'm just gonna move the screen. Okay. So okay, cool. So I've just entered my phone number and it gave me a sent me a password and that's what or send me a OTP and that's what I've done. Okay. So that's what's happening here. Cool. No, I want annual plan because I am gonna do it for a year and it's 99 rupees. So that's actually very nice for me. Try for free. Because I was considering 200 rupees and it's 100 rupees. So it's half the price here. However, we paid a little bit more price, business space. You are okay, admin and address, media, okay, cancel. Like, here cool. Organization name, our media, legal name, legal name as in company's legal name. Control say this is okay. 202. Save. Your payment method requires you to make one of 500 rupees prepayment for your service. These funds will be credited to your pay with debit or credit card. I'm just going to move this off screen so that you cannot see my credit card details because I don't want you to. It says an error has occurred. Go to payments.google.com, fix it. Let's see what it is. It is ORIS 303 in your cases. Okay, so now it seems we are stuck here, so I'm going to have to figure out this shit. First, because what it keeps telling me is that some error is occurring. And I need to go to payments.google.com to resolve it. When I go to payments.google.com, it's just taking me back to the same page where I need to sign up. So I go to payments.google.com for this specific account and it's gonna take me back. Gee, just have mercy on me. Actually, you know what I can try to do? I can try to change the payment method. Instead of a credit card, I can probably do UPI. Let's see. Oh, no, it just says pay with net banking. Cool. Let's see if this works. See, this is the stupidest part. This is the part where you feel like, oh my god, this is taking so long, and now I'm going to get stuck here for a little bit. Oh, let's see what is going on here. Oh, it was lift off. Let's see, this is processing. Not doing anything. This is the dumb boring part. Ooh, you got three likes, one follow. Yay, let's go. Three likes, one follow from. He is Loki. I got the follow from some Loki guy. And my trial reel is taking off is what Instagram is telling me. Instagram is going fucking crazy because it is at 133 views. It is not taking off at all. So what am I gonna do? Jesus, have some mercy, Lord, have mercy. What the heck is going on here? Google, Google is just saying this bullshit. Suck everything. Oh, what? 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 Fuck. Yeah. Alright. I didn't get much sleep last night. Or no, actually, like about 7 hours. Wait, while Google is processing, and processing and processing. It's gonna keep processing. Oh my god. Alright. Connect your Google workspaces. Okay, configure the way you work. And we are 1 hour into the work. Let me see. Yeah. You need to verify your domain first. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do now. Let's do it. Verify now. Get start. Switch to. Actually, you know what? I'll just do automatic verification because I'm already logged in. This is from comment. This whole process should be automated. I'd like to have like a one click by the domain, like select the domain name and then everything should be automatic. But select the domain name and make the payment and then verify. Okay, activate Gmail. Let's go proceed with activation. Oh, actually, no. I want to go back. Add user. Add new user. My licenses. So, fucking my series activation. Signing to. It's gonna add an MX record. Again, good. It's just automatically going to do this. We don't have to worry about any of this shit. Okay, cool. So now that this is done, I'm gonna go to this timeline.google.com for this email and that is Raj from comment. Okay. Verify. What? Yeah, I guess I don't have this. Cool. बताओ भाई now everybody is going to require Aadhaar card. What the heck? Cool. Okay. I guess verify now. Why is this not verified? This is my domain, right? But I have recovery form. Cool. Oh, this is fine now. Let's see if you can log into this. Just hello. Hello. Say. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go to, while we are waiting for what this shit to be figured out, we're gonna at least add the DNS records. So how do we add DNS records? I have a full guide on this from my 1000x course, which is 1000x lessons, and from here, okay, after is cold outreach, full email cold outreach.
emails per day for about 5 months, and here is what
Okay, so this is not going to help us. This is also not going to help us. Okay, so shallow one. Shallow one, I'm gonna switch accounts, and I'm gonna go to my main account. I'm gonna go to 1000x. Holding. Okay. This is the buy 30 domains. Okay. Uh, Yeah, I think I sent this guy this link. Yep. That I'm doing all this effort so that it's easy for you to see what we're doing. So that you can copy and paste it.
Hello there. To our it's not products. So all, and we want to find an email address. Let's just choose any of them, and we're going to have team at thebusinessnewsletter.com here, and then we're going to scroll down to the bottom and click advanced.
Okay. So then what we're gonna do is Google SVN record. We're gonna use this SPF record. This add new record. TXT record. Oh, okay, Jesus Christ. We mark record. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream, man. This is something crazy has happened in this stream. Like there's been no value. I haven't been able to move forward on this, but and I've gotten lost. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is fuck everything else. Actually, you know what? I'm not ending the stream, but I'm gonna finish this bullshit that we've started today. And yeah, so where were we? We were at from comment, right? I'm gonna at least finish it for that. So, Mr. ChatGPT, my email ID is Rajan at from comment. Need your help to demand, IN, records, ID, setting up, outreach, work spaces. DNS records. Okay, so all records. Cool. So let's look at TXT, SPF, SPF. Okay. So now we only have one SPF, right? Which is what it's saying. What you must do, fix SPF, delete these records. Create one second SPF text start TKIN, verify this properly, fix demark, dial it back. This is fine. Right. Okay, so this is okay. Perfect. Now I need to call for Rajan from Comet. A slightly dumb choice on that perspective. This is that. Okay, so now we're gonna send an email from this email ID to another and see what is going on. But I still haven't received that email. Huh? If a name or address corresponds to an organization, please provide a certificate of incorporation. Okay, sure. I see this works. Never huck in mine. Address not. Okay, cool. This has become a long, long one. But we will prevail. We will prevail. Trust me. We will get this shit sorted. And we will move forward. Oh, hi. It did. It did. Awesome. What do I need to do? Show me the header. Show original. Pass, 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 pass. Which pass? Which pass? Don't get cocky. This does not mean you'll inbox at scale. You're safe to blast. We will trust you yet. It only means we will judge you on behavior, not misconfiguration. All right, cool. So this is all set up. The only thing that's now pending is some email verification or ID verification from Google. But this is essentially the process you need to do. I'm going to end this stream